supposed to be a Proverbs 31 woman, oh, that's what you said. That man misleading if he ain't spirit-led. How is him that you feeding? He's supposed to be the head.
Hey y'all, it's Perky, and in today's video, the youngest mothers in the world, like, I'm gonna just say like this. A lot of people was built different at the age of like 12, 13 years old. 12, 13 years old, people is out here losing their stuff. If y'all get what I'm saying, if y'all catching my drift. I was out here playing with tech decks. No, for real. Trying to trade Yu-Gi-Oh cards with the little boys and stuff. That's what I was on. Maybe I didn't get the memo. I don't know. But we're about to react to the youngest mothers in the world. Can't wait to see what this video is about. If y'all hear Chi-Chi in the background, I'm sorry. If y'all hear my family in the background, I'm sorry. This is the best time for me to react. I mean, it's really no best time, but this is the only time that I can react. So I'm just letting you guys know, if y'all hear anything, I apologize on their behalf. But we are going to go ahead and get into this video. This is crazy. This is crazy.
With teen pregnancy reality TV shows and huge social media followings, the world has become used to...
We're not even 10 seconds in. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this too. I noticed there was an increase in teen pregnancy when 16 and Pregnant came out. Hear me out. Because when 16 and Pregnant came out, that show was supposed to show you how hard it was being a mother at an early age. Again, we're 16, you're in high school. You're 14, 15, 15, 16. You're a sophomore in high school. Do you know how childish we still are at that age? I've never met a mature 16-year-old, like, realistic. But what I'm trying to say is that that show was supposed to show you how hard it was being a teen mother. Do you know what the show did? I mean, it was supposed to do that. But you know what the message portrayed? Okay, now we got to get pregnant at 16 just so that we can get put onto a show like this. That's what the show did. So the show was supposed to glorify how bad it was, but the show ended up making more teenagers pregnant. Y'all probably think I'm capping. Y'all do the research. I promise you.
Finding out about teen parents and young mothers. But in today's video, let's go beyond reality TV and teen moms, and let's take a look at the youngest mothers in history. Make sure you stick around because number one will definitely shock you to the core. Before we dive into today's list, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment.
Yeah, like and subscribe to my channel
to be entered into this month's $500 Amazon gift card giveaway.
Okay.
Good luck. Now, let's get started. Number 10, Britain's youngest mother, 12 years. If you thought young girls getting pregnant before the age of 18 was shocking, get ready to hear about Britain's youngest mother. In 2014, the world was introduced to the youngest parents in Britain, the 12-year-old mother and her 13-year-old boyfriend. This 12-year-old girl and her boyfriend had been together for over a year when it was reported that the young mother was pregnant with her first child.
At 12.
According to reports, the girl got pregnant when she was just 11 years old. When the news broke out in Britain, the father of the 12-year-old mother made a comment that shocked many people. He said how he was glad to hear about the pregnancy because at least his daughter wasn't doing drugs. I would have rather had come home and had this than find out she was on drugs at 11 or 12. Number 9, the Missouri mother, 11 years. News broke out in early 2020 when a baby boy was rushed to the hospital with its umbilical cord and placenta still attached to its body.
Oh, God.
The newborn was taken to the hospital by a father who had claimed the boy was his. It was only after a thorough investigation was conducted that it was revealed the mother of the young boy was actually the man's daughter. The 11-year-old mother who was raped by her 17-year-old brother. The girl had apparently given birth in a bathtub. Officials and police later questioned the girl's parents, who had denied any knowledge of sexual abuse. Police later arrested both parents and the young girl's 17-year-old brother, who was charged with rape and sexual abuse. As far as the young girl goes, according to reports, she is staying at a relative's house, far away from her abusers.
Oh my God.
Number 8, Samantha Goodman, 10 years. In 2003, 10
They just keep getting lower and lower.
Goodman gave birth to a baby girl. The Zimbabwe native was just a child herself.
What age is they hitting puberty? Did they hit it at 3 years old? Like, I'm okay.
When she gave birth to her 6-pound baby girl named Courtney. When Samantha turned 16, she opened up about her pregnancy and her delivery. According to the young mother, she was at a friend's house when she and a close friend were playing hide and seek.
Not hide and
They
seek.
stumbled upon an adult book in the library and had some funny pictures in them. We thought it would
Childish.
be funny that we were trying to do it. We did it. It was funny, said Samantha.
Ah.
It was only after her mother noticed her big belly that she realized the 10-year-old was actually pregnant. And according to the 16-year-old, childbirth was less painful than the time she broke her arm. Number 7.
Wow.
Mainumbi, 10 years. In 2015, 10-year-old Mainumbi was taken to the hospital by her mother because she believed her daughter had an abdominal tumor. It was only after they arrived at the hospital and did an ultrasound that the
Could you
doctors
imagine?
found out the 10-year-old was 5 months pregnant. The doctors and nurses at the hospital quickly called the authorities to report this unusual case. Police later found out that the father of the baby was Mainumbi's 42-year-old stepfather, who tried to escape the country, but was later arrested at the border. He denied any accusations of sexual abuse, but the DNA paternity test revealed that the baby was in fact his. Both mother and stepfather were charged and arrested for negligence and sexual abuse of the 10-year-old mother, Mainumbi. Number 6, Leila Mafi, 9 years. In November of 1994, a 9-year-old Iranian girl named Leila Mafi gave birth to her first child. 5 years later, at the age of 14, she gave birth to twins. According to the information gathered by the non-profit human rights organization, Amnesty International, Leila had been prostituted by her mother ever since she was 8 years old. The unbelievable trauma led the young mother to be developmentally delayed. According to her doctors, when she was assessed at the age of 19, she was diagnosed to have a mental age of an 8-year-old. In 2006, Leila was sent in a rehabilitation center and is now living in an apartment with a caretaker. Number 5, Daphne, 9 years. On January 27, 2013, the director of the Zaquin Hospital reported that a 9-year-old girl had given birth to a healthy baby girl. The mother, named Daphne, had apparently gone pregnant from her 17-year-old boyfriend. When Daphne gave birth, the officials started looking for her boyfriend, who was said to be charged for having sexual relationships with a young girl. But this particular case of Daphne is quite interesting, as officials soon started doubting the real age of the young mother. Rumors started to spread that Daphne was actually 15 years old when she gave birth, and the father was not her 17-year-old boyfriend, but rather her 44-year-old stepfather. No matter what the true age was, we can all agree it's always shocking to hear about such a young mother.
Yeah.
Number 4.
It's too much
Hilda
stepdad
Trujillo,
situations.
8 years
8?
old. In 1957, it was reported by Time magazine that a 9-year-old child had given birth to a healthy baby girl. The article named Little Mother explained how a young girl visited the Lima Maternity Hospital, where she gave birth to a 9-pound girl. It was later corrected that Hilda Trujillo, the young mother, was 8, not 9. On December 2nd, 1957, the Peru native gave birth to her first child named Maria del Rosario. Officials soon found out that the father of Maria was actually Hilda's 22-year-old cousin. The unnamed cousin was staying with Hilda's family in a one-room apartment when the boy raped the 8-year-old girl.
This is
The
getting out
cousin
of
was later
hand.
arrested and put in prison on several charges, including having sexual relations with a minor. Number 3.
This is sick.
An unnamed girl, 8 years old. In early September of 2004, one Colombian policeman noticed a little girl walking by with a huge belly. At first, the policeman thought the little girl was part of a drug smuggling scheme, but it was later revealed that the 8-year-old was actually pregnant. The young girl was taken to the hospital. She had x-rays and blood tests done, which confirmed that the 8-year-old Colombian girl was 32 weeks pregnant. When officials asked the girl how this happened, they confessed how a pharmacy employee had raped her. The young girl was sent out to get her sick mother's medicine when the employee sexually assaulted her. The young mother remains unnamed, but local publications reported that she had given birth to a baby boy at the Messine Hospital. Number 2, Liza, Yelizaveta Pentueva. 1934, in the cold winter nights of Russia, a 6-year-old girl gave birth to her first child. Liza, Yelizaveta Pentueva, was only 5 years old when her 70-year-old grandfather sexually assaulted and impregnated her. When the family found out the girl was pregnant, they decided to go through with the pregnancy. Back in the day, cesarean or C-sections were considered to be extremely dangerous, and the 6-year-old girl was forced to have a natural birth. Unfortunately, the infant girl died during labor because of a placenta complication. But according to the doctors, the child could have been a healthy baby if the complications hadn't occurred. Number 1.
I've been waiting.
Lena Medina, 5 years old.
I'm messing with her name.
If
That's
you weren't
hard.
disturbed by our list of young mothers by now,
So she's
then get
5?
ready to hear about the truly shocking Lena Medina.
I don't
Who was
understand.
the youngest mother in the world. In 1939, Lena was only 5 years and 7 months old when she gave birth to a baby boy named Gerardo. At first, Lena's parents had taken her to the hospital because they noticed her abdomen getting unusually large. The parents had suspected a tumor, but it was later revealed Lena was actually 5 months pregnant at the time. The Peru native had apparently gone through precocious puberty, which meant she had developed earlier than her peers. Police arrested Medina's father on suspicion of abuse, but he was later let go due to a lack of evidence. To this day, no one really knows who impregnated 5-year-old Lena, who became the youngest mother in history. And with that, we end today's video.
What?
Which of these insane...
No, I need one of y'all to tell me how Lena Medina, is that how you say? Yeah, Lena Medina, the 5-year-old. I need one of y'all to tell me how she got pregnant, because I need to know, because wow. And then the father, it's like they had to let him go because they didn't have enough evidence. But it's like, Dad, where was your antennas? Like, how is she pregnant? How are these people pregnant at a young age? Like, when did puberty hit for them? I'm confused. Like, was puberty like coming out quicker like in the old time? I'm thrown off. This is crazy. Like, maybe I don't like know. Oh, wow. Maybe I don't know a lot. I guess I need to get back into learning about this stuff, because this is crazy. I didn't even know you can get pregnant that early. Like, oh, wow. And then the fact that they can carry children at that age is a little scary, because it's like they children they sell. They children carrying children. And they children raising children. This is sick. Wow. This video is kind of different. I don't know if I'm gonna do another one, dude. I'm being honest with you. This one was off the wall. Yeah, this was a little reckless to the necklace. Again, the youngest mothers in the world. This was crazy. Probably. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do one of these again. That was tough. That was tough. I had to write that one out. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me which one is next in the comment section down below. All my social media is in the description. It's also right here as well. 600K is on the way. All esteem to my Elohim, Yahuwah, and my Adonai, Yahushua HaMashiach, for blessing me as a whole with everything. And thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for helping this brand, this platform, this job just keep growing, honestly, on a consistent daily basis. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. But y'all know me. Y'all have a blessed one, and I will see y'all in the next one.
You can't bring me down. I know who I belong to. Yeah. What? I won't sell my soul. I know my worth.